June 7th, 2026. June 7th, 2026. Weekly Hive check, Hive number 2. Alright, just had to get my smoke going. Hey girls, I'm gonna do a quick check. Alright, quick check. And got very little movement here on the lid. Looks like I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these super frames. This is a medium super. So, let's see what we've got. Okay, they're working to draw out a comb. Got some hive beetle here I'm just trying to kill. These things don't want to die. There's another one. They hide in the frames, the ends of the frames, and it's quite a few. I don't usually have this many, but I also don't have I need to put a beetle trap there to help them maybe. Okay, let me just do a quick check. Might not even pull these up just because I'm... Alright, second frame they're just trying to draw out. Third frame is drawn out and being filled with honey. Let's see, that's first frame being drawn out, second frame being drawn out, third frame is drawn out and has honey, fourth frame being drawn out, fifth frame drawn out and has honey, sixth frame being drawn out, seventh frame. Alright, now here's what I'm interested in, because I see a super seeger cell, or a cell anyway. So I'm going to pull this frame. So, let's see what's going on. Alright, full of honey, but here is a peanut. I do not see anything in it, so they may just be practicing with that. And the next frame, the last frame, is also being drawn out. So I did borrow some resources from this hive because it had so much to help a weak hive. So that's why it has any open frames at all. They still have plenty of food, so no trouble there. I'm going to leave this alone and try to take a check in the bottom. So I'm gonna remove the super, put it next door, and hey girl, put it next door and check what we got going on here. Okay, so this is the bottom frame and has 1, 2, maybe 3 hive beetles in it. So they do have some in the top, but they're keeping it well under control in the bottom. Let me just see what I can do here to take a look at what's going on in the bottom, the brood frame. Okay, so this is some drawn out comb. I think I gave to them so that they wouldn't have to work so hard. It's here. They're on it. I do not see anything in it. No brood, no food, either side. So I'm going to set it down here out of the way and see what else. I don't know if they don't like that or if they just haven't had a chance. Okay, so frame 2 feels very light. Again, it's a completely drawn out comb, and on the back side there's no food. On the front side they are now filling it. It's about 40% filled with nectar. No brood. Okay, so we will see what else we find. All right, ladies. Okay, so we have capped honey in the top and nectar pretty much through the rest. And looks like some pollen patty and nectar. I do not see any. I don't see any larvae. So no sign of a queen yet. Queen. Alright, so again, lots of pollen patty, fully built out comb with probably 50 to 60% pollen patty and quite a bit of nectar. They're turning into honey, and this is completely empty comb with no brood, no larva. The last time I looked in it, there was plenty of brood, so let's see what's going on here. Not to overuse the smoke, it just irritates them. Okay, again I have lots of pollen. Lots and lots of pollen on that frame. And this frame is again lots of pollen, no brood. So we may have had let's see, I'm not going to start thinking things yet. Usually the center is where we find the brood and the queen. And again, they have a lot of food, so that's good. She does have places to lay. And again, lots and lots of pollen and nectar. Pollen, patties, and nectar. No brood. Okay. I hate going into a hive and there's no brood at all, but you know, if she swarmed or something happened to her, and then, you know, they've raised another queen, then, alright, again, lots of nectar, pollen. Doesn't look like this frame had been very waxed. It didn't look like my normal. So no brood. So that means I either have no queen or I have a very young queen who hasn't started laying yet. So, well, that stinks. I had a really good queen. I don't know whether to give them some brood from another hive, to give them the opportunity to raise their own queen, just in case they don't, because they have no brood right now. That makes me a little nervous. Because they've been good up to this point, and they've kind of known what to do for themselves, I'm going to let them see if they can figure it out. I'll have to go back on my last video to see how much brood I saw, and see how long it might have been since they had a queen. I'm going to put this trap up top since I was having the majority of the issues up here, and I think they have enough population to control what's in the bottom. Let me just smoke them down for a second so I can put this super back on, and I'm going to give them a where you can see what they do. I'll have to go back and get a timeline going. Bees. They're not easy to take care of. They're certainly not pets. They go when they want to go. Get them off the top so I don't squish any. Alrighty. Okay. All done.